dealing with plateaus, or realistically dealing with adaptation. Okay, so I'm looking at today, we're looking at 3 different levels. Okay, beginner lifters, intermediate lifters, and advanced. Okay, when I say lifters, it could be people that are, I'm not saying they're necessarily lifting weights, but it could be the people new to exercise, those kind of things. Okay, it doesn't necessarily mean lifting weights. Okay, but first things, when it comes to beginner, okay, you have to look at your nutrition. A lot of people believe that are first starting out is, I can eat whatever I want to eat. You know, I'm working out to make up for it. I'm just going to burn it off anyway, those kind of things. That's not the case. Okay, you really have to consider eating properly to see the result that you want. Okay, you can't expect to eat whatever you want and just do, you know, a 30-minute walk or something like that. That's not it. Okay, you're gonna might see results, but eventually you're gonna adapt and you reach that plateau. Okay, next is you have to look at your activity. Go back to that 30-minute walk on the treadmill. Eventually your body's gonna adapt to that walking on the treadmill, so you're gonna have to push it a little harder. Maybe go for like a brisk walk or whatever, slowly gradually increase the intensity. Okay, some people do the same thing over and over again like clockwork, even when it pertains to lifting. Same weight, same intensity, same reps, same everything. You have to change it up. You have to do things, increase the weight, progressive overload, those kind of things. Okay? To prevent all this, to prevent adaptation or reaching a plateau. Okay? Next, intermediate, you have to pay attention to your sleep. Okay? I stress this a lot to my clients. When it comes to your sleep, everything happens then. When you lift, when you work out, run, whatever you may do, you stimulate that change. When you feed, or you eat, you feed that change. But then when you sleep, that's when the change happens. If you're not getting adequate amount of sleep, you will not see the results that you want. And you're just going to stay the same. You're going to plateau. All right. Protein. Okay. You have to get a good, sufficient amount of protein. Okay. When you're working out, you're tearing down your muscles. Okay, if you're not putting that protein back into your body to build up back the muscles, but also get them stronger, you're not going to reach the desired goal of increasing muscle mass and so on and so forth. Okay, your body might, your arms might still, it doesn't matter how much you know, technically you could lift. I mean, your strength is not going to even get up higher. Your strength could actually, yeah, so your strength is actually going to plateau because you're not eating enough protein. Okay, you're not replenishing your muscles you already have and healing those muscles that you already have and helping them get stronger. Protein is king. When it comes to nutrition, protein is king. It doesn't matter if it's plant-based or animal-based, you need protein. Okay, stress. Stress is a killer. It can kill your muscle gain, and also you can increase, and it can kill your fat loss that you want. Okay? Your body's going to be stressed out. When it dealing with stress, emotional stress, is going to start to hold on to your body fat. You know, I don't have to go into the whole cortisol or whatever, but your body's going to hold on to the body fat. But in layman terms, it's going to hold on to the body fat because you're stressed out, and that's why your body reacts. Okay, it's trying to survive. Okay, so it's going to hold on to energy, stored energy. All right, so prevent stress, meditation, listening to music, journaling, doing those kind of things can help when it comes to stress. Going to talk to somebody, do what you need to do to handle the stress. Okay, all right. Last part of this, advance. Okay, I guess exercise. Let's just call them that. Okay, rest is important. Yes, you've been working out for years and years and whatever and all this kind of stuff, but you're not giving your body adequate time for rest. Eventually your body's going to say, you know what, I can't do this anymore. I need some time to rest. And your body will show that to you. Okay, either menstrual cycle is off, all these different things might happen. You can definitely pay attention. Your strength is definitely not going up anymore and you're really, really tired. You need to rest. Some people, I've seen people do 2 days, multiple times a week, and work out 6 days a week, but not giving themselves adequate time to recover and rest between each workout. Okay, it's very, very important you rest between each workout, or different body parts, those kind of things. You need to give yourself rest. Rest and sleep, that's when everything happens. The development happens. The change that you want happens then. Okay? Nutrition. Nutrition. It might be kind of silly because advanced lifters should be able to know about nutrition and whatever. Yes, it's true. But a lot of times these advanced lifters don't really know that much when it comes to nutrition. So you have to understand, if you keep your calories too low for a long period of time, you're just going to damage what you're trying to accomplish. Okay? You're just going to damage it. Okay? Your body's going to adapt to the low calorie count, and then you're still working out. You seem like you're fine, but eventually going to catch up to you. But you have to realize your body gets adapted to it, and then you're going to not see any more changes. So then you have to understand something. When you're having your calories low or have your calories extremely high, those are stressing your body. Believe it or not, that's stressing your body. You want to bring it back to the middle. Okay, so that's when I usually recommend for people when they're on the calories for so long, for so long, you have to go to maintenance. Maintenance is usually maybe 500 calories depending on where you are, but you have to go back to maintenance for your body to breathe. That's why that's the best way that I can explain to people. You going to maintenance is pretty much you're running. Eventually you stop to catch your breath, or you're swimming. You have to stop to catch your breath. You can't continuously run for such a long time. But when you keep your calories low or high, that's what you're doing. So you have to go back to maintenance. And it's probably a week, 2 weeks to kind of for you to catch your breath, or, by being maintenance. But you're not necessarily gaining weight, you're not losing weight, you're right in the middle. You stop. You're breathing, you're relaxing, okay? This is what I mean. It's just we're in a society where we're kind of like two of the extremes. Either we eat too much or we eat too little. We're never like in the middle. Okay, we have to find that midpoint and stay in that midpoint, for some time for our body to kind of recover, and then we can do whatever we want to do. All right, guys, I hope all this made sense. Okay, when it comes to plateaus, when it comes to adaptations. All right, guys, any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I really appreciate watching this long. Have a good one.